It is May 22nd, 2026. We are 3.8% of the way along the Farlands. 90,790.08 megabytes accumulated of bits and bytes in the world save file. And if you've got your woofs ready... Hold on a second. Somebody sent an alert
Glory
at the
to
perfect
you
time.
and your house.
Real Sarge, glory to you and your timing of your resub alert. 14 months in the subtub. You better be ready with your woofs. Woof! Woof indeed. There's that dog. There's that hidey hole. Secured. Grab that dog. And continue north. I almost said towards the Farlands. I mean, technically we're going towards a Farlands. If you want to get technical about it. But we're going along the Farlands as well. Amongst it. Adjacent to it. Who's adjacent? Perhaps today, if we do a double segment, we could make it all the way to 4%. Blazing, absolute blazing of a trail. Thank you for the words. I see the words. You were just typing a lot of the words as I was doing my official intro speech. The shape! That one's a little bit of a lopsided, but it's definitely the shape. The shape of what? The shape of that shape in the Farlands we keep seeing over and over and over again. This means something. Been doing a lot of work in the yard. There were a bunch of tubes. There was a bunch of tubes that were like old downspouts. Just a pile of them that were hiding in what were once the ivy. So I went to pull them out and post them for free. And somebody took them. But in uncovering the pipes and the tubes, I came across a different pipe buried in the dirt. An archaeological find. A steel pipe, like a piece of like water pipe, you know, like an 1.5 inch, 1 inch steel heavy. Might have even been an iron pipe. With a knife coming out the end of it. Knife pipe, knife pipe, knife pipe. For kids. So we found knife pipe. Posted that into Discord. Everybody loves knife pipe. Well, that's fun. That's just like, I mean, I guess it's stainless steel. The pipe is all corroded and rusty, but the knife is shiny and glimmers in the light. An ancient artifact from civilizations unknown. Archaeologists are still poring over and doing carbon dating. It was very nice to find knife pipe. I mean, previously in our yard, we found ducks, like ceramic. I guess it's a goose. Statues. Like a mama goose, and like, I think there were 2 or 3 baby gooses. We found those buried in the ivy. Was it like a butter or a dinner knife? Like a steak knife. So dinner and stabby. Sometimes you gotta defend yourself out on the mean streets of this town we live in. There was just a like empty lot next to our house that now has had 2 houses squeezed onto it. That's fun. Can't remember what other stuff we found. Just in general. Can't remember now. Oh, I mean, under the deck, the girlfriend found, surprisingly, that same pry bar that is in the hosey game that you use to get floor planks up. Found one of those under the deck, buried. We really could have used that when we were dismantling one section of the deck. Yeah, we live on a real archaeological site. Why couldn't it be bags of gold, right? Or a crash course coin. I wouldn't have to buy it if I found it. Nuts to that charity. Boink. Gold can buy many knives and many pipes. How deep was the knife pipe? It was under dirt. I mean, when the ivy was there, it was under a impenetrable web of ivy leaves. and roots and branches. But now that we've pulled all that up, things have become uncovered. I mean, I was just trying to get the pile of downspouts out, and I was just checking to see if there were any more buried under the fluff. And that's not what I expected to find, but I found knife pipe. It didn't require digging. I just had gloves on, and I brushed the dirt aside. I should have got out a little, like, paintbrush and done it like I was uncovering dinosaur bones. Oof. You missed the knife pipe lore? You'll just have to consult the VOD. The archaeological record. That is the VOD. Side sleeping. You get a knife pipe. You get a knife pipe. What else happened? I feel like there was another happenstance that transpired. That was good for story time. But now I can't remember. Dang it. Oh, that's, yeah. What were we doing? We were driving... Oh, we dropped stuff off at Goodwill. Not knife pipe. We're keeping that. On the way back, it's like a 2-lane, 4-lane, I guess technically, 2 each way road next to the post office. And there was a wee little tiny dog running right down the middle of the road in our direction in the other lanes. And normally, we try not to intervene when stray dogs are seen. It tends to, as humane as we want to be, it tends to cause more problems than not. To be like, all right, I guess I got to pick up this lost dog now. Especially if we have Juno in the car. But this little Shih Tzu, it's this tiny little bunny-sized thing running towards us. So I pulled a quick Yui. Like, the girlfriend took off her seatbelt, and I'm like, it's go time. I guess it's go time. And, like, we tried to follow it, and it just, like, kept running away, and then it darted across. This is a very busy street, too. We really didn't want to see this dog get hit. The girlfriend jumped out, and she and this other lady, like, chased it into a parking lot, and then I had to, like, pull off the road. And then I realized I lost track of the girlfriend, and then I realized she left her phone in the car. So I'm like, uh-oh. I don't know how I'm going to find her again. I basically had to slow drive around, trying to find my misplaced wife. But I did, and she, like, it's like 2 blocks away. She ended up not stopping the dog. I hope this is deeper than 1 block. Woo! It was. Oh. Yeah, I found her, and then we're like, all right, other people are taking care of it, so we go to get back on the main road, and I just happen to have taken the turn where the people are still chasing the dog. And I'm like, just... So the girlfriend gets out, and it apparently, like, ran into, like, an apartment complex. And, apparently that's where the dog lived, because there was some old lady, like, trying to shoo it back in her house. Well, that was exciting. That was a bit of excitement for the day. We don't know the fate of that dog, but hopefully it stayed off that busy 4-lane road. Right, it had a collar on and everything. Some say he's still running to this day. True. What caused it to run so far away in the first place? The owner not putting it on a leash? That's generally how dogs get loose. Blorp. Speaking of dogs, have a treat, Wolfie. That was excitement. The girlfriend got her cardio in. That works for leg day, right? Well, I can't remember, was that yesterday? The day before yesterday. Either way, the girlfriend went. No, that was the day before yesterday. I mean, she hiked the day before. So yeah, I think it was like, yeah, she did like an 11-mile hike or something. And then was chasing down a dog the next day. He has enough leg days. Whoop! Watch your step. Boink. What else is new? What else is up? Any plans this weekend? The holiday weekend here in the Estados Unidos. Plans are to have no plans. Stay inside. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that tracks for the audience here. I mean, even we were like, oh, you want to go on a hike or something like that? I'm like, it's just going to be completely packed everywhere. I mean, we're thinking of going to the Cars and Coffee tomorrow, but even that, I'm like, it's already been, like, packed just on a normal, usual day, but like a sunny 70-degree Memorial Day holiday weekend day. You gotta fix your pool heater. We were just talking about hot pools. Oh. Well, that didn't work too. Your mother likes to keep the water close to 80 degrees. Are you making soup? I gotta hop in the pool to warm up. That's even, like, warmer than, like, what the Gulf of Mexico gets. It's like one of them salted arthritis pools that they have at gyms. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The orthopedic pool. I did, I changed the oil in the Datsun for the first time since 2023. Not like I've been driving it, but I replaced a kind of a cracked, leaky fuel hose. So there was that yesterday. Oh, you're in Canada. I didn't think Canadians were allowed to have pools. Illegal. Go to jail. Careful, Wappy. Oh. Fine. I had a tomato plant that I kept alive all winter. And I finally planted it outside in a pot. And it immediately died. Like it just completely withered. I'm like, oh, well, that was worth it. I got other ones starting from seed, but I was hoping to get a head start with a pre-grown tomato plant. I've been using the girlfriend brought home. That's probably lava. A bunch of soil from work, well, where she works. But it's all like tree soil, like for trees. For potting up like conifer trees and everything. I'm second guessing now using it for just like normal plants and flowers and things. I might have to go out and buy real potting soil. I wish I could find some that didn't have peat moss in it. Everything's got peat moss. Unsustainable. Try straight cow manure and a mix of 50-50 with regular soil. I guess, what if I want for indoor pots? I don't think that's the recipe. What are we using this soil again for? Hypothetically? Either like potting tomato plants or like flowers or like indoor plants and ferns and things. Tree pig. I mean, I have a raised bed that I'm gonna put veggies in. But yeah, like sometimes the tomatoes, I put them in a big pot just to make it easier. I mean, I got a bag of just straight up compost, like forest compost. That's, you know, made out of non-poop materials, but like, you know, bark and dirt and like that sort of stuff. But that was for like the bonsai, to mix it in with the bonsai soil. That's pretty cheap. It was only like $3 a bag. Our city also has free, I guess you could call it compost. That comes from the water treatment plant. That's made of solids from there. That does smell. That does have a scent. And that is definitely for outside use only. But yeah, you wouldn't plant anything straight in that. Yeah, you mix it. It's a soil amendment. Right. Well, I mean, the problem is the tree soil is, like, too light. Like, it probably is a lot of peat moss, but it was free. Problem is that, like, it has fertilizer in it, so it's probably, like, the wrong type of fertilizer, but it also, like, retains water. Far more than I think it should. For, like, plants. Trees, probably fine, obviously fine, but... Oh, I need beds. Wolfie, don't you go drowning in there, please. God. Oh, he's out. Good. Well, that's the other thing. The university, the program that we were working for, doing experiments on Christmas trees and things. Like, for the experiments, we want to know what the soil is made of, but it's a proprietary blend, and they won't tell what's in it, like the composition or anything like that. And it comes in these great big, like, bags that you gotta pick up with forklifts. Because it comes from the big forestry company. Mystery soil. Blorp. Whoa, that was lava. Ooh. Oh, how did you do double time? Double time. Anybody else ever find any interesting artifacts in their backyards or homes or attics or anything? I mean, nothing can compare to knife pipe, but you found love in a hopeless place. Okay. Your mom found a penny with a star cut out of the middle of it. Like, an American penny? You sure it wasn't foreign currency? You worked at a historical house. In the attic was a shattered ceramic bedpan and a revolver holster. Maybe they shot the bedpan. You'd figure if it was a historical house, they would have already searched everywhere. Why were you the first? This house is of historical significance. Should we check the attic for interesting artifacts? Nah, that's good. You could leave it. We don't need to go up there. There was an old glass bottle that was buried under our near our hedge, or hobo glass, as the girlfriend calls it. You had to crawl in a little hole through a panel in the ceiling of one room to get to the attic, and I guess they never bothered. Have they no sense of adventure? Of archaeology? Again. Oh, why am I yawning so much? Because I'm cold. Damn, that was loud. For an in-game spooky noise. There's a man in the Farlands? I kind of saw that too. He looked like a man. Man alive! There's man alive down there. Oh no! Wolfie, have a seat. I must dive. I got it. I'm so good at video games. I don't know if we ever determined if it was faster for me to just make a stack of workbenches and just leave them. Or if having and making the stack just takes the same amount of time. Pew. Glorp. Eroding. Eroding. Starship splashdown? Oh, are they doing that? I don't, I mean, I know the last headline I saw is that they scrubbed the last attempt. I didn't know they were doing it right now. Y'all aren't keeping me abreast of the situation. It exploded when it hit water. The starship, not the booster. What are we talking about? Oh, thanks, Wolfie. My boat exploded when it hit water. Wolfie in the water, that is. The tall metallic cylinder. I don't know if that narrows it down. Starship is the capsule with the pointy tip. The bit underneath it, I don't know what they call that. Super heavy? The booster? It looked like a rocket doing a controlled landing pointy side up. After re-entering the atmosphere, then that's Starship. What we're asking is, when it lifted off, the bigger part that lifts Starship, what happened to that? You'd have to ask the people who weren't watching the landing. Well, I mean, that happened probably like an hour ago when it lifted off. Although I don't know the details of this launch. Were they going for an orbit? Murder! Oh, what am I doing? I meant to make more. Oh, I can't make more. I don't got no coal. Gotta get that sweet, sweet Farlands coal. Okay. Hi, Wolfie. Alright. Now I can make torches, torches, torches. Whoa. Did I make a bed and not sleep in it? Well, no, I made an extra bed. In order to make sure we get to 3.9%. We've been doing 7-bed segments instead of the traditional 6. Thanks, Wolfie. The booster's engines did not properly reignite for the sustained burn that is meant to deliver it back to the launch site. The booster then tumbled down to the water, where it exploded. Oh, get punched in the microphone. Beep, 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 boop. What else? What else is new? And up. Or down, in the case of the SpaceX booster. Oh, we did. Sorry, I'm going to ask you guys a question, and then instead I'm going to talk. Instead of listening to your answers. We did get, out of nowhere in the mail, a gift package from the Sausage Man. The Sausage Man, we're like, who the hell? Who's sending us sausage? And, like, my mom has sometimes sent us those, steak deliveries, Utah steaks, whatever they're called. Is it Utah? One of the states. Idaho steaks? No, those are potatoes. Omaha. Omaha.
They're from another dimension.
Nebraska.
Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
It was not me.
It wasn't me. It was not Capybara Cosmonaut, who instead sent us the nuclear launch codes for the F3 button. Thank you for 106 months in the subtub. Subtub. So anyway, it turned out it was our heat pump installation company who sent us our sausage gift basket as a thank you for dropping loads and loads of money on getting that new heat pump installed. There were summer sausages, chocolate-covered cherries, a wheel of Gouda cheese, and some other cheese, and other such things that one would expect in a food/sausage-based gift package. Yes, not just sausage. It's not just sausage from the Sausage Man. Well, we only ate they're little candies, caramel cashew roca bar things. We each had those, but we're gonna save the summer sausage and cheeses for like a picnic. Wolfie, that is the second time today you've busted my boat. Right. Clearly they baked in to their quote the price of a sausage care package. But I mean, it was also like the box it came in was like printed with the logo of the heating company. So clearly they have an agreement or an account or a stockpile of sausage thank you boxes to send to clients. They're also in the sausage business. That's what they're using the old oil furnace to cure their sausage. Pop, beep, pop. Would not be the strangest combo of products from one company I have heard of. Oh, you mean if they themselves were also making the sausage? Ball, canning jars, and satellites. Do they make satellites? I mean, there's GE refrigerators and jet engines. And trains. They also do trains. I mean, two modes of transportation aren't that far from each other. But a microwave and a jumbo jet engine. Big bath. He also made the brrrr gun on the A10 Warthog. I did not know that. Free coal passed by. There's so much free coal. I'm good on coal. I made a bunch of torches with it. Just because it's free doesn't mean you gotta take it. Although it's very helpful in the case of old metal drain downspouts for the person who took that from us. 3.9%. We did it. Okay. Wolf. Okay, let's go this way. These landscapes. That's not helpful. Actually, it might be. Oh! He's fine! It worked! Oh, it didn't work for me, though. It worked for Wolfie. Oh, except right there. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, what else is new? You fine summer sausage, you.
Have you got any grease?
Yes, yes we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
Subbing to the tub.
That you did, KurtJMac. 32 months in a row you did. Much appreciated. Blub blub. Whoa. Pew. Ocean Man. We did watch the first SpongeBob movie a little bit ago. So that's what that reminds me of. Uh-oh. Wolfie, oh, spooky noises. This seems fine right here. Seems perfectly fine. Why now of all times the first SpongeBob movie? I don't know. The girlfriend really needed me to see it. She wanted something lighthearted to watch. Oh, what am I doing? Yes, the one with Hasselhoff and Scarlett Johansson. And on that sponge bomb shell, let's go to sleep and back up the world. Sponge! There's a sponge theme. They're listening to us. That's pretty funny. I will say that. 3.91% of the way there, and 90,894.52 megabytes. I guess here's the question before I officially stop the recording. Do we keep Farlanding, or do we return to Forza? Farlanding seemed like we had run out of things to talk about many minutes ago. Ponder on that. Ponder on it, I say.